Good day. Welcome to Midweek Musings here at Trinity Heights United Methodist Church. I'm Kent Little, Senior Pastor. It's good to have you with us, whether you're joining me live in this moment or whether you pick this up recorded on our Facebook page later. Most importantly, it's good to have you along. It's we're kind of back into the spring-ish weather. A little cool outside, but certainly warmer than it had been a month or so ago. It is. I think it is nice. I just looked. I think it's supposed to. I think it's about 60 degrees right now. So I think it's supposed to be up in the mid 70s by the end of by the middle of the afternoon. So anyway, it's a great day outside. Beautiful day outside. So if you can get outside, I invite you to do that. It's good to have you join me in this moment. For a little update on what's going on here at the church, as well as a little teaser, if you will, about Sunday morning and where we are in our journey of Lent in preparation for Easter. So this week's a little bit different. The school system is on spring break. We're not doing quite the same things on Wednesday night that we usually do. And many of the things are the same. So today at 5:15, we have our theology discussion group. As I've mentioned in weeks past, we're walking through Marcus Borg and John Dominic Crossan's book, The Last Week. Today we're talking about Thursday of Jesus' last week. And depending on our amount of discussion, we may try to do Friday as well. Just looking at see if we can't try to get it wrapped up the week before Easter. If not, we'll also meet the Wednesday after Easter. But anyway, depending on where our discussion goes and how long we discuss today, we may try to do Thursday and Friday. But we'll see. Anyway, so if you can make that, invite you to be a part of that. Now we're not having a meal tonight with the WOW, with our Welcome on Wednesday, but we are extending that. So we will have our WOW meals next week and the week after, I believe, is what we're doing. But not today, not tonight. But there is still choir practice. And I believe the time for choir practice this week is a little different. I think I'm doing it at 6 o'clock rather than the regular time. So anyway, just a couple of notes about that. Tomorrow morning at the 1887 Cafe on the Bethel College campus, I'm doing my Coffee with Kent. I can't remember. I think I forgot to mention that last week. Anyway, here a few weeks ago, I started just a gathering on Thursday morning from 9:30 to 10:30 ish, depending on how much discussion goes on. Just a time to get together. No agenda. No, we're not studying a book. We're not doing a Bible study or anything. Just a time to get together and get to know each other a little better. Talk about what's going on, things we're doing, etc., in our lives, and what's going on in the world, if we wish. We just discuss whatever we want to talk about. If you can take that in, invite you to be a part of that. Come at 9:30. Pick up the morning beverage of your choice and join me at the table, and we'll have a good visit on Thursday morning. And that's every Thursday morning, from 9:30 to 10:30, give or take. Anyway, so that's tomorrow on Thursdays. So hope you can take that in. As we get a little closer to Easter, Holy Week, we'll have, of course, Palm Sunday service, and then Holy Week, we will have a Maundy Thursday service here at the church. The whole service, the service will include a potluck, a carry-in dinner. So everybody will bring a little offering to share, and we'll have a meal together. We'll do that in the fellowship hall, and then also our worship service, Maundy Thursday worship service. We will just stay in there around the tables and have a worship service in the fellowship hall. And so our whole Maundy Thursday worship experience will be held around tables within the meal and in the fellowship hall. So that's on Thursday before Easter. Easter morning, we are having a carrying brunch, Easter brunch, in the fellowship hall. We usually do that on the fifth Sunday, any fifth Sunday here at Trinity Heights, and this year Easter lands on a fifth Sunday, so we decided to stick with tradition. And so at 9 o'clock on Easter morning, we'll have a brunch in the fellowship hall, and then at 10 o'clock we'll have just one service. We'll have one Easter morning service at 10 o'clock in the sanctuary, and then at 11 o'clock we'll have an Easter egg hunt. So anyway, hope you can take that in, and it'll be a great day. I'm looking forward to that. So those are some of the things coming up. We've got some things planned and coming up on the calendar in May and in April and in May and in June as well, and I'll lift those up as we get a little closer. So anyway, lots of things happening. Things are hopping around here at Trinity Heights. Keeps us busy, and glad you can be a part of it. So anyway, our Lenten worship series, Becoming the Way, continues this coming Sunday. Last Sunday we what did we talk about last Sunday? I'm drawing a blank. That's scary, isn't it? I guess I'm just getting old. Well, this coming Sunday, we're talking about. Last week it was becoming humble. So this coming Sunday, we'll be talking about becoming faith or becoming faithful. So we're going to spend some time talking about, what is faith, and one of the images I want to use and play with a little bit on Sunday morning is that of faithfulness as a journey from darkness to light, to some degree. Though I don't think we ever lose that sense of the darkness, the unknown, the mystery. That I think it's Rachel Held Evans in one of her books talks about faith as it's different than certainty. It's not what we know, but it's what we believe. It's what we have trust in. And she talks about it in terms of the darkness or the unknown or the mystery. She talks about faith as being willing to lean into the mystery of the faith we proclaim, the things that we believe, but that we can't know, if you will, on a rational level. So that's in part what we'll wrestle with a little bit this Sunday. As well as the idea that it's not, faith isn't about certainty. I think darkness sometimes gets a bad rap, not only in the world in general, but in the faith, in our faith. One of my favorite scripture passages regarding darkness is in the Hebrew text when Moses is going in to meet God, and the text says something to the effect of Moses enters into the darkness where God was. I think it says the thick darkness where God was. And so in some respect, faith, without doing my whole sermon here, faith perhaps is being willing to find some comfort in the dark, if you will, knowing that God is there. Somebody once said that the only thing light does is reveals what's already present in the dark. And so I don't think darkness is something we should fear, but rather in terms of our faith, to recognize that whether we find ourselves metaphorically in the dark or whether we find ourselves in the light, God is present regardless, and God is there. And I speak with some experience, because I have never liked the darkness. I can remember from my earliest memories as a child, I was always afraid of the dark. I've grown out of that some, though though I like light. Trudy will attest at our home when I go from room to room. I've always got the lights on, as many as I can. Part of that, I suppose, is for safety. The older I get, I need more light so I don't fall down. But I think sometimes that's instilled in us, not only in life in general, but in our faith. There are so many times we talk about the darkness as something foreboding and something evil, and granted, you can't see it, and I think it has to do with that unknownness. You can't see as well in the dark, and we want to see, we want to know, we want to be certain of our faith. However, if we were certain, we would need faith, would we? Would we? Anyway, those are some things we'll wrestle with on Sunday morning. Becoming faith, or becoming faithful. What does it mean to become more faithful as we journey through this life and faith together as a community of faith? Hope you'll join us. 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, either in person or online. I will make a note, the last couple of Sundays, our live stream has had some glitches. If I understand our tech person right, we had a Google, on our Google Chrome for our software, we had an update, and it kind of pushed some things where they didn't belong, and so the last couple of weeks we've had some trouble with live streaming. We're hoping to get that rectified today. She'll be in today, and so we're hoping to get that fixed. So anyway, join us Sunday at 10 o'clock, either in person in the sanctuary or online. And you can find that link on our website, on our Facebook page, etc., or at 11:15 in the fellowship hall. Most importantly, I hope you're able to be there one way or another, and if you're not, we will remember you and keep you in our prayers. And so anyway, get out and enjoy the sunshine today. It's a beautiful day. Thank you for being here, and always strive to be a light and to love one another, every single other, until there are no others, only one beloved community of all. Thank you for joining me. It's been good to see you again this week. See you next week. Goodbye, and God bless.